All right, guys, so this is why, this is why I always carry all my tools with me. So this is why I like to be prepared. Like I said, I'd rather have them and not need them than need them and not have them. So this is why I keep all my tools and everything that I need. So, I don't know if y'all can see that. Let me get my light out. This is my front tire. I just had this tire fixed last week. And I broke 3. As you can see, 1, 2, 3. Broke 3 studs, and them other ones came off. I'm hoping they're still good. Actually, that one I don't know. But them 2 right there, they almost came off. I almost lost this tire. So, guys, I'm about 20 miles south of South Bend on 31. Guys, it is 0 degrees outside. It's spitting snow, and I'm stuck on the side of the road. So I'm gonna jack this thing up, and hopefully I can get those other lug nuts on. Hopefully I can limp it to South Bend, I hope. And so we'll see. But again, guys, I know people give me crap about carrying so much stuff. This is why I carry it. All right. All right, guys, so I got it jacked up, got the tire put back on. Man, I hope it holds. I really hope it holds. Like I said, I don't have that far to go, maybe 25, 30 miles. I'm just gonna take it easy. I'm gonna stop every few miles and check. What happened was, I was driving, and it almost felt like the road had a bunch of bumps and stuff in it. And and that's what I thought it was at first. If I would have stopped, I don't know, I might could have saved though, at least a couple of those other studs. But I'm just thankful the whole wheel didn't come off. I'm thankful that I pulled over. At first I thought I had a flat. Then I came around, I checked all my tires, no flats. Then I turn y'all around. Let me let this car go by. See, I got that hubcap cover right there. What I done, after I realized I didn't have no flats, I started turning these, and pretty much all of them was loose. So, and they wasn't taking the hubcap off, so that told me my lug nuts was off. But I got 5 of them on. I'm missing 3. The only bad part is all 3 of them are there together. As you can see, I got a big old thing of coveralls. I am so glad I got these with me, because right there, that's right there where I was at, crawling around in that snow. Another thing, guys, I just bought, and I'll leave a link in the description. I bought me a Milwaukee Flashlight. This thing is handy. Takes the M18 battery. Most of you guys, you know, you've seen a lot of my tools, guys. Get my keys over here so I don't lose them. Hopefully y'all can see that. Guys, if y'all can see that big old breaker bar right there? That's a 3/4 inch, and I had to put an adapter on it and bring it down to a 1/2 inch. Then I got my socket to put tire on. But guys, like I said, I love being prepared. That's the first time that I've been broke down on the side of the road. And the time that last time whenever I was doing RV transport was almost a year, and then I've been back with it for I don't know, a couple months now, and this is the first time I've been broke down. Guys, that could have been a lot worse. That tire could have came off and I could have wrecked. That ain't no joke. Like I said, I just had that tire fixed Monday morning. Today's Saturday, or actually Sunday morning right now. But Monday morning, I am calling, and I'm gonna chew their ass out. That shouldn't have came off. But guys, I am freezing to death. Like I said, it's 0 degrees. It's probably -1 right now. I think it's supposed to get down to -3. But I'm fixing to get back in the truck, get warm, and I'm gonna try to limp this thing, and I'll let y'all know how it goes. Y'all wish me luck. All right, guys, so made it over here to South Bend. I'm over here at the Walmart. I'm supposed to be going to Goshen. This trip is supposed to be going to coming up here to Goshen, picking up I think it's a 38-foot, I think it's 38-foot Montana high country fifth wheel, going to Selma, Texas. I was hoping to get up here, and like I said, today's Saturday. Well, actually it's Sunday morning now, but was hoping to pick this thing up in the morning, and then probably make it, depending on what route. First I thought about going down through West Memphis and then going through Little Rock, Dallas, that way. I'm thinking about going through Joplin. It's not too, it's a little bit shorter going that way, maybe 30-35 miles. But going over to Joplin, and then stay the night in Joplin. My plans were stay the night in Joplin tomorrow night, get up from there, and then go on down to Selma. That ain't gonna work out. So I don't know when. Guys, I may be sitting up here all day today, and it may be Monday before I can get this fixed. I don't know. Maybe I might can get maybe O'Reilly's or somewhere like that, AutoZone. Maybe one of them places will have studs. I'm not sure. If they do, hopefully they got them in stock. If not, then guys, it'll be Monday before a dealership, and I don't even know where a Chevy dealership is around here. I guess I'm gonna have to Google it. But or any other place. And then of all the tools I got, I'm not sure if I have the right size to take the hub off, because in order to get in order to get them studs out, I'm gonna have to take the hub out, or take the hub off. I don't know if I have that big of a socket. I think I do, but I'm not sure. I think that's probably one of the only ones I'm missing. But if all else fails, right there in Goshen, there's a Harbor Freight, so I can get one pretty cheap. A lot of people don't like Harbor Freight. Guys, I've never had a problem with Harbor Freight tools. I've rebuilt that cab over I used to have. I rebuilt that whole entire cab over from the ground up, tore it apart and put it back together with Harbor Freight tools, impacts. Yeah, I did have I've never had a socket to break. I've never had a socket wrench to break. Now the adapters that like goes whenever you want to convert it down, say from an inch to 3/4, or from 3/4 to a 1/2 inch. I have broke one of those adapters, and guys, that was really only because I had a heavy duty air impact on that thing, and it snapped it. But most of their tools, guys, have a lifetime warranty, so I took it back and got a brand new one free of charge. So I like them. But anyway, I don't want to, because I still want to add some more to this video on the trip. But like I said, I got the wheel put back on. I was driving down the road, and well, let me start from the beginning. So whenever I took the trip down to Corpus Christi, I got a bolt in one of my in that tire, my front passenger tire. It wasn't leaking real bad, so I kept check on it, and whenever it needed air, I put air in it, and I got it back to the house. And then I took it to my local tire shop where I always do business. And guys, I hate to put them down because this is the first time I've ever had issues with them. But still, guys, I mean, that could have caused some major damage to my truck, which it already has, but it could have caused worse if the wheel would have came off. Not to mention, if that wheel would have came off, I could have had a wreck and then hurt myself, if not hurt somebody else. And then if I'd have ran into somebody, caused a big old insurance claim. So apparently the guy that put them on, he didn't torque them down, tighten them down like he should have. But anyway, I went and had that done, had the tire patched, and then my fault was I should have checked it. I should have went back and checked it. Normally I always go back and double check and go back over somebody else's stuff. But I did not do it. So that was my fault. But on the way up here, I did, and even a couple of days ago, whenever I left out this morning, I checked them and they seemed tight. I mean, I didn't check them with no torque wrench or anything like that, but I mean, I always go around and check by hand. They was tight. At least they was tight by hand. But coming up here, it wasn't much, but it was just a little bit of vibration in the steering wheel, almost like the tire was out of balance. And so that's sort of what I was thinking it was, that whenever they put the tire back on, because I really don't think they went back and balanced the tire. I think they just put the weights back on where they were. But anyway, so it's coming up 31, and I hit a section, and I'm wanting to think that section that I was in was, I want to say it rode a little bit rough a few times before, but this time, I mean, it almost felt like I was riding on rumble strips. That's what it felt like. And I mean, the front end didn't shake. I took my hand off the steering wheel, and I mean, it was riding along smooth, but it just felt like I was riding on some really rough rumble strips. So it started getting worse, and actually I pulled over in the other lane to see if maybe it was that lane I was in. And I think whenever I done that, that's when them studs broke, because whenever I got over there, it really got bad. And so luckily I pulled it over on the side of the road, and then I thought I had a flat. the only thing that was concerning about that is that it wasn't pulling to either side. But anyway, I pulled over, got out, and checked both the front tires, no flats. So I went around to the back, checked all 4 of them, and no flats. So then, like I said, I had that hubcap cover on, and so I started turning them little black plastic covers that go on the lug nuts, and every single one of them turned. So I took the hubcap cover off, and luckily that hubcap cover saved my lug nuts, kept them in there. But 3 studs was broken off. 3 studs was completely broken off. 3 lug nuts had come completely off the stud. The only thing that was holding that wheel on was 2 lug nuts, and they was right there together. And they was about ready to come off. Guys, I almost lost that wheel. If I'd have went another half mile, I'd have lost that wheel. So as y'all could see in the previous part of the video, that I was sitting on the right there in the snow, and plus I was on the side of the highway. There was an exit ramp a half a mile up. I was started to go ahead and just limp it real slow up there, but whenever I just pulled forward just a couple of feet, I felt that tire shift, and so I stopped because I didn't want to break them other studs off. So I just went ahead and jacked it up on the side of the road right there. Like I said, I had my coveralls, which I'm glad I had those, because guys, like I said, it's -1 degrees right now. Here, I'm gonna see if I can't turn y'all around a second. See all this snow? Guys, see all that snow piled up right there? And I mean, the parking lot is still covered, but I don't know if y'all can. Let me just try to zoom in. Yeah, see right over there, that's a big old pile. Guys, that pile right there is taller than I am. Then you got all these piles right over here. And but anyway, so I got those other lug nuts on. Luckily they was able to go on, tighten up. So basically I got 5 lug nuts on it right now, and I got 3 studs broken. The only bad part is those 3 studs that are broken are right there, all next to each other. But anyway, I got them tightened up, and then cut this radio off. And then I limped it over here. It's about 25 miles, I think, and I just drove about 35-40 miles an hour. Put my flashers on and drove over here. So but I'm upset that it happened, but I'm thankful that the wheel didn't come off. Good Lord was watching over me. Guys, that definitely could have been a lot worse. Like I said, not to mention I could have wrecked. But if that wheel would have came off, then there wouldn't have been, it would have broke them other studs off, and there wouldn't have been no tightening them up and limping it over here. I'd have had to call a roadside service to either tow me in or fix it on the side of the road. And then if that wheel would have came off, guys, that would have caused a whole lot more damage to the hub, up underneath the truck. Guys, that would have caused a lot of damage. So so, uh, so even though it was a bad deal, it still turned out to be a good thing. So that's the thing I look at. I got to try to think of the positive side, is that it could have been worse. So I think one of my buddies, I think he's on his way. I think he stayed the night in Effingham. Tony, I think he's coming up here. Hopefully, if I don't know if he's coming back up here getting the load or going home. If he's coming back up here, hopefully he might come by and help me out. I hope he does. C Farmer, I think he's supposed to be getting another load. I don't know if he's coming up tomorrow or if it's going to be Monday before he comes up. If he comes up tomorrow, I hate to ask him and put him in that situation to help me, but he's the kind of guy I know he will help me. Because guys, I've never changed the studs out. I've never done that before. C Farmer, he's had to do it on his truck several times. Because I think one of the back wheels was giving him problems. But hopefully he comes up tomorrow, and hopefully he'll be willing to help me out, and we can get this done and I get back on the road. So I don't want to make this too long. Depending on the rest of the trip, guys, I'm going to depending on how much other footage I do delivering this load, I may let this be a separate video. Maybe a part 1 and a part 2. I don't know. I just don't want to. I know I have a bad habit of making these hour-long videos, and I know a lot of people don't like that. I know a lot of people like for me to just try to keep them short. So depending on how much stuff I get, footage I get in one after I actually get on the road and start driving, going down to Texas, if that's too much, then I may put this in a separate video and then do that in the second part of the video. If I don't do a lot of footage, then I just put it all together. So, but anyway, I don't know. But I'm fixing to go to bed, and guys, like I said before, I know I got a lot of junk in my truck that weighs me down, and I thought about taking it out, and a lot of people has told me that I don't need that much stuff to take it out. And guys, like I said, I've always been the type of person that I like being prepared. No matter what I do, no matter whether it's this, no matter whether it's doing something around the house, or just, I mean, whatever. If I'm going somewhere overnight, guys, I always pack more than what I need. I just like being prepared. I think, like I said in whenever I done my truck tour video, if I'd have taken that stuff out, then it's just going to stress me out, and because I'm always going to be thinking of it in the back of my head, and it's just going to feel like I'm naked out here. And like I said, I would rather have it and never need it, or either need it and not have it. Same thing with I guess I don't want to say too much, but my little poo-poo or pew-pew, whatever you want to call it, bang bang, everybody, I mean, not everybody, but some folks, I mean, sort of, I guess, look down on me or criticize me or whatever for toting it around all the time. And because it's always on me, always. And that's the thing I look at with it, is I hope and pray that I never have to use it. But at the same time, I would rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. So same thing goes with my tools. And I am very thankful that I did not take them out and I had them on this trip. So, but this part of the video is going on 19 minutes now. All together, I'm probably about 25 minutes. So, I'm gonna go ahead and cut this short. Guys, if I don't add any more to this video, guys, leave me a comment. Please like, share, and subscribe, guys. I really do appreciate it. And just guys, leave me a comment. And again, I'm very thankful. That could have been a lot worse, and I'm thankful for the man upstairs for watching over me. It could have been a lot worse. So, but guys, if I don't get back on here, hope everybody has a great night, and always be prepared. Always be prepared. Because like I said before, guys, it's not if it happens, it's when it happens. It's something is going to happen. So it's not if, it's when. And this just so happened to be my win. So, but again, guys, y'all please like, share, subscribe, leave me a comment. And if I don't get back on here, then I'll catch y'all on the next one. So as always, y'all be safe. Semper Fi.